He was a 6'9", 260-pound behemoth who could shoot, slash, playmake, and guard 1 through 5 at an all-time level. And his athleticism, I mean,
throws it down!
This dude was a monster. He'd go on to win the MVP near unanimously, then drop 37 points and 12 rebounds in Game 7 of the Finals to win back-to-back championships and Finals MVPs. It's without question one of the greatest individual seasons in history by quite possibly the most complete basketball player ever. And by this point, I hope you know who I'm talking about. This is 2013 LeBron. LeBron's godlike dominance in 2013 didn't exactly come out of nowhere. It was a culmination of controversy, failure, and redemption. LeBron's decision to sign with Miami in 2010 unleashed a wave of hatred unlike anything we'd seen before. Everyone wanted to see the Heat fail, and they got their wish. With the world watching, James imploded in the 2011 Finals. What was supposed to be the King's crowning moment instead became the defining failure of his career, and how he responded to this would tell us everything we need to know about him. Fully embracing the role of the villain in 2012, Bron went dark, capturing his 3rd MVP, and through rounds 1 and 2 of the playoffs, Miami seemed destined to win the championship. And then...
And the Boston Celtics win Game 5 and take a 3-2 lead. A huge win on the road as Miami now 1 loss away from elimination.
Down 3-2 to the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. Suddenly, LeBron's back was against the wall again. The hopes of a championship, the future of the Big Three, his legacy were all at stake in this Game 6. This is the moment, LeBron. What are you made of? In a legacy-defining game in Boston, the King eviscerated the Celtics with 45-15-5 to force a Game 7. One that saw him pour in 31 points to book a ticket back to the NBA Finals. And this time, he wasn't leaving empty-handed. LeBron would average 28, 10, and 7 to beat the Thunder in 5, finally capturing the ever-elusive Larry O'Brien trophy. It's about damn time. 2012 was more than just LeBron's first ring. It was relief. The pressure that had followed him from Cleveland to Miami, the backlash from the decision, and the scars from the 2011 Finals all melted away in this moment. He was free. LeBron was entering the 2013 season as a champion for the first time. The need to prove himself was gone. He was just flowing. And there's one game that perfectly encapsulates the type of player he had become. March 18th, 2013, Game 66 of the season in Boston on national TV. But it was just another night for the King. His improved post play was on full display. He was slashing through the defense like a hot knife through butter. His size and athleticism allowed him to wreak havoc on the defensive end. In the IQ, he'd see plays develop before they even happened. This was mastery of the sport. And have I mentioned his athleticism?
Jason Terry, good defense. Wade from behind takes it away. Chalmers.
This might be the most disrespectful dunk of LeBron's career. Catching the lob 2 feet above the rim before putting Jason Terry in a body bag as he stares at his victim. essentially confirming his kill with an emotionless expression on his face. It was scary. Fast forward to the end of the game, tied at 103 with 15 seconds left, Bron goes to his jump shot that's become such a weapon for him this season and bottoms the game winner, hitting the crowd with his silencer. 37 points, 7 boards, 12 dimes, 2 steals, and 2 blocks in a 23rd consecutive win for the Heat. Yeah, they go on to win 27 straight, stamping it as, at the time, the second longest winning streak in NBA history. The Heat were thriving behind a player who was at his absolute apex in every facet of the game all season long, as he captures his 4th MVP, coming just 1 vote shy of winning the award unanimously, while also finishing 2nd behind Marc Gasol in Defensive Player of the Year voting. LeBron was 1st team all-defense, Marc Gasol was 2nd team all-defense. Regardless, it was clear, LeBron James is the best player in the world by a mile, entering the postseason as quite possibly the most dangerous player ever. I honestly feel bad for Milwaukee, being first in line to face James and the defending champs. But I'll tell you what, they didn't lack confidence. Prior to Game 1, Brandon Jennings made a crazy claim to the media, stating that they will beat the Heat in 6. The MVP took that to heart, putting on his own personal dunk contest as he dropped 27, 10, and 8 on 82% shooting to take Game 1. A couple nights later, the champs cruised to a 12-point win as they're off to Milwaukee with a chance to go up 3-0. A chance that they made sure to capitalize on. So much for Bucks in 6. Aiming to close out the series in Game 4, the King was utterly dominant. 30 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals. The Heat take care of business with a clean sweep as they're off to round 2. In order to make it to a 3rd straight Eastern Conference Finals, LeBron and the Heat would have to get past the 5th seed Chicago Bulls, who were without their franchise star Derrick Rose due to injury. But don't get it twisted, these boys wanted all the smoke. After watching LeBron receive his MVP trophy in front of his home crowd prior to Game 1, Chicago came out swinging as Nate Robinson and Jimmy Butler combined for 48 points in a massive Game 1 upset. Miami took that loss personally, decimating the Bulls by 37 to tie the series, to which Chicago answered with physicality. In Game 3, LeBron is picking up speed in the open court when Nazir Muhammad bear hugs him to stop the break. James yanks him off, to which Muhammad responds with a 2-handed shove right to his chest. The altercation earned Muhammad an ejection, but more importantly, it woke up the wrong guy. Tied at 70, entering the 4th, LeBron was unleashed.
5 to shoot. James drives down the lane, running shot, count it, and 1. LeBron James with a chance for a 3-point play. Oh, way back door. Nice back. James pulls up for 3. It's good. LeBron James.
He's unguardable. There's no other way around it. The playmaking, shooting, and tank-like finishing ability. I mean, there isn't a single weakness in his game. The man would drop 12 points in that 4th quarter, and Miami is up 2-1. The King would carry that momentum into Game 4, putting the whole bag on display with 27, 7, and 8 en route to a 23-point thrashing. Back in South Beach, the Heat would close out the Bulls with a gentleman's sweep, and just like that, they find themselves back in the Eastern Conference Finals, where they'll be meeting a Pacers team ready for war. After beating Indiana in round 2 last season, the Heat had unknowingly lit a fire under the Pacers, who've had their eyes set on a rematch for the last 12 months. And with the emergence of Paul George, Indy believes they have someone capable of going toe-to-toe with LeBron. And in Game 1, he did. Jump to the end of the 4th. Miami leads by 3, just 10 seconds away from drawing first blood. Until...
George fires for the tie. He got it! George with the three-pointer to tie the game.
PG launches a wild, off-balance 3 over the MVP and drills it